So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it'll be
he's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Foden. Saka could try cutting inside here. Foden. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold, and that's gone loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Saliba. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's a danger. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Brilliant save from Alisson!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Nicely. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it into space. So nearly the perfect ball. Alexander-Arnold. And back to the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Linton. Out to the right. Gets into some space. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Odegaard. Saka. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it, can he get away? He is through here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rice. And it's Van Dijk. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
There they go, hunting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that was nowhere near his best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Foden. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Foden. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on the field is number 22, Eze.
Second period then underway. Guardiola. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Rice, great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has a look. Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Saliba gets a foot in here. Van Dijk. Yehi. Joelinton. And he's had it nicked away. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was...
Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
It's Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Delivers the ball. He's there to head it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Joelinton calmly anticipates. Now it's Foden. He's in space and looking for options. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away, produces a cross. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's managed to get free. Merino! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And he was quick to react. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. We expected better, and so did he. Trossard. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Saliba, Saka. Referee's given a throw. And it's Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Diogo Dallo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's there to clear it
has been indicated.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Martinelli. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Out for a throw. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Bullish header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Van Dijk, Linton, Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Manchester United controlling the possession in this early phase. Now the cross. Nice interception, well timed. Quarter of an hour played. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good effort from distance. Odegaard. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. That'll be a throw-in. Foden. It's going to be another throw. Odegaard was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. No goals as yet. Aimed beyond the defence. Fired deep towards the back post. It's a clearance, but not much of one. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Foden pinches it off him. Now it's Haaland. He can run onto that. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has been cut short. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well read, nice interception. Over to the left. Oh, that's well spotted. Vardiol. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Arsenal have reclaimed it.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rice. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes. Foden. That ball looks a good one. That's good play. Šeško! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Palmer.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 7.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, played right into his path. That's good running with the ball. And he's being shifted off it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Joe Linton. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Torres. Foden. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Odegaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh no circumventing this opponent.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of...
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. And it's Joelinton. Well, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Threads one in. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. He's in plenty of space here.
Substitution.
Rooney tries to pass it through. That has not gone well.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. And smartly reclaimed. Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution in progress.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Odegaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. That's tidy. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Guardiola. Zirkzee. Now it's Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement.
Has been
Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yehi. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Rice is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
They want to be quick to recover this. Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Opts for safety. Saliba. Oh no, this does not look good. He's beaten the last man. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. Vardiol. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Rice. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Son Heung-min. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And here's Haaland. Well read, nice interception.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no joy this time. And it's been given away. Looking for a runner. They get a throw in. Rice shifted it to the flank. Vardiol. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross flung in towards the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He went for the curler. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, chance for a shot! There it is! Manchester United are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just eases him off the ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Martinelli. Played out to the right. Vardiol. For Rice. Looking for the run. Merino! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Vardiol going full tilt down the left. Saka trying to keep this in. Manchester United have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. And that is going out for a goal kick. That has been cut short. Could be danger here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Saka. Now then, the ball's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mikel Merino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Martinelli is fouled. Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Trossard. Zubimendi. Threads one in. And this is Son Heung-min. That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most convincing of passes. Calafiori, nicely aimed pass. Trossard receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rice. He's come in hard. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he's in on goal. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Matheus Cunha. Distributed tidily. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. He's got... goes for the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Saka with a definite fell there. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Van Dijk. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Calafiori. Trossard. Oh, that's well spotted. Vardiol. Now it's Haaland. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gabriel. Number 19. Schwarzer.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Son Heung-min.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 49.
Now it's Martinelli. Saliba does well to get it back.
Number 22.
Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception.
Phil Foden.
And he's quick to get it clear
Number
again.
29.
Yes, ended up in no man's land.
In progress.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's gone loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He is through here. And it's claimed by the keeper. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pinches it off him. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Van Dijk can get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Foot in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. That is good strength. It's not an especially good pass, that. Son Heung-min. Tries from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So that's it.